Hey, Juan Martinez, welcome in. What's up, Hanukkah? How you doing? Muted. Thank you so much, Whitman. How are you, buddy? Thank you for joining. We're gonna play Mega Man X. All right, here we go. This game is awesome. Gotta love Mega Man X. I'm doing well. How's the wife and the kiddos? Wife and kiddos are good, man. Thank you for asking. I had to go get a new battery for our van tonight. Not having our van is like, man, we need that shit. We have to be able to take all the kids places sometimes. When you don't have your main mode of transportation. Luckily, each of us still have a vehicle, so we were able to, you know, get that taken care of pretty easily. Here we go. Batteries can be a pain to change sometimes. Yeah, this one was pretty easy. There was the, you know, the stabilizer in there, and then, you know, obviously the two pieces that went to it, the, you know, not negative and the positive, but it wasn't hard to change. But they can be a pain. Sometimes they can be really hidden, buried under things, covered in plastic covers and stuff like that, and that's just ridiculous. Oh man, I couldn't get that free man if I wanted to. Hey, good evening, Kevin. How you doing, man? Blue Jays win tonight, 13-4 over the Mariners. Very nice. Hey, Bradley Constantino with 2 hundo stars, dude. Thank you so much for getting us to that first level. Thank you, Bradley. How are you, man? We update that yet? Welcome in, buddy. No, that was stupid. Let's try that again, shall we? Fuck yeah, Bradley. Guys, give me a hashtag Bradley with the 5 hundo. Game audio's a bit loud. Crazy. Loud? For real? Oh man, are you serious? Low. Okay, I thought you said loud for a minute. Oh my gosh. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I thought you said for a minute. How funny. Here we go. As soon as I get to the cutscene, I will go ahead and update those stars. Hashtag Bradley from Spazzington. Here we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Bradley. That's so awesome of you, dude.
Thank you again.
Yes, Jesus, thank you also.
Does he look like a bitch?
There we go. Fight's over. Hashtag Bradley from Michael. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. What's good? Nachos. Nachos are delicious. Mega Man X is good. I'm gonna start practicing Mega Man X2 again. Here we go. All right, let's take down Storm Eagle. Mega Man. Doing great. Busy season at work now. How was your day? Dude, good, man. Thank you. Busy. Lots of poop. Hold on just a minute. I went to the wrong stage first. Oh well. I guess I'm getting the headpiece first. But I can't get that now. Damn it. I have to freaking unalive a couple times so I can go to the penguin stage. For some reason I thought I had already beat the penguin. Damn. Hey, busy season at work is always good, man. That's great. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's time to chill, penguin. Here we go. Alright. Let's go. Thanks for joining. Welcome in. I had a little bit of a nap earlier, so I am ready. I'm hyped up. Hey, Joe. Here we go. Anybody eat anything fun today? Eat any good food? Or maybe you stuck to all your food that you should stick to? I had a payday today. A fun-sized payday. That was delicious. I love paydays. I remember playing this game for the first time. I thought this game was so difficult, and it is a tough game, but certainly not as difficult as I remember it being. Of course, that's after a lot of practice. That's awesome that you finished this when you were 8 years old. I didn't get this game until I was, let's see here, let's see, I got this game in 94, I think? 1994? Here we go. Now we're getting what we need to get. So busy season at work, man. That's awesome. That just entails more phone calls, more time on the phones, more time talking with customers, I imagine. There we go. What's everybody's favorite ice cream? Mine is butter pecan or strawberry. Butter pecan or strawberry. Man, it's so funny how they can push out a full snowball like that if they're not on screen, but the minute you get up to them, they can't throw but a little baseball. Here we go. Hopefully the comments are working on the book. I think I want to say there's probably more comments that have come in, but it seems like things are messing up. What do you think, guys? Is everything okay over there on the book? Here we go. Hey, I'm playing Pro Strategy Football right now on my iPad. Nice, Jack. I'm seeing everything okay. Sweet. Sometimes I know the comments do mess up, so just making sure. I can see the comments just fine. Good. What's everybody's favorite ice cream? Robert Smith has liked the stream. Thank you, Robert. I'm getting ready to download the new Pokemon Legends Z to A. Ashley Campbell, Robert Smith, haven't seen you in so long, man. How's it going? Welcome in. There we go. Ashley with the supporter stickers. Going well. Good, man. Mega Man, excellent. Here we go. That's what we needed the last time. Needed that little extra boost. I can't believe I just landed on that. Oh my gosh, saved twice. Bradley said, yep, I do all these sales now for January 1st, 2026 effective date, and then in January I'll make 33% of the income for, wow, that's crazy. Well, good luck, man. I hope you make all the monies. That's awesome. Get this secret one here. Unfortunately, there's no way to quit that. Or no way to do that quickly. There we go. Skip every other one. You been on a Pokemon kick lately? What's up, Niall Peterson over on the book? Yeah, the music to the X series is fire. I agree. Really good. The music to Boomacoanger is my favorite. Funny name for an enemy, though. There we go. You don't need the fire to get in there. What is going on, Niall? Big thanks again to Bradley for the 200 stars. Thank you so much. Been an awesome start to the month so far, but it has been a slow day, so I super appreciate that. Hey, Bradley said it's not slow no mo. Holy shit, Bradley, all of a sudden getting us to almost level 3. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Give me a hashtag Bradley from the top of your lungs. Thank you so much. That is epic. Bradley with the 1K stars. Hell yeah, Eric Butler with the hashtag Bradley. Hashtag Bradley from Ashley. This guy intimidated me so much when I was younger playing this game. I felt like every Mega Man boss was such a... Like, it feels like playing the other ones now. Man, thank you so much, Bradley. That's so awesome of you. Here it's Jordan. Welcome in. And a boom. Alright, next enemy we're taking down is this guy. The Walrus. Boomakoanger used to give me nightmares. For real? That's funny. Yeah, me too. It's a lot harder with smaller fingers. That's true. You're right. What's the matter? What's the matter? Uh-oh. Fortina's turned into an old lady, y'all. She can't move around in bed without hurting herself.
Yeah, you bore me into it.
Ah, there we go. The mistake I always used to make there is I used to try to cling to the other wall. If only I'd bothered to learn movesets and patience as a kid. Hey, I couldn't beat this game as a kid. I learned this game within like the last few years. I sucked at this game even when I began streaming. Like when I first started streaming, I couldn't beat half the games I can beat now. Man, big, huge thank you again,
Frank! Hey, yo,
Bradley,
Frank!
with
What's
the
going on,
1K
Frank?
stars. That
Not
was so
this again!
awesome.
Not this again, Frank! No, no! Ah, Frank,
Bradley
my turn
supporting
now!
the stream like a mofo. There we go. Aww. There we go. Excellent.
Hey, yo, Frank, look at me now. I got this
He
master.
likes the hamster
See you later, Frank.
screens. Kyle Suzuki, welcome in, man. Here we go. I know you get asked this a lot, and I don't mind answering questions again. But what is your #1 favorite Mega Man game? Ooh, that's a good question. Please ask more. #1 favorite Mega Man game? I mean, honestly, if I had to get right down to business, I would say probably this game, because I can't find another Mega Man game that has so many awesome moves. Like, this game actually has really good moves that I want to use throughout the series. I love the Charge Blast. I think it's really awesome. I think where all the secrets are hidden are really fun. I never get tired of like finding the secrets, even though I know where they are now. I think this game is neat because it is beatable even if you don't use any of the specials. And it has the Hadouken. You know, so I would say Mega Man X1 is probably my favorite Mega Man of all time. But I would say that my most nostalgic Mega Man is probably Mega Man 2. Most nostalgic Mega Man is Mega Man 2. My most favorite original Mega Man is Mega Man probably 1 or 3. Probably even 5. What's up, Matthew Wind? Matthew Wind, your name isn't green anymore. No! This is all-time peak. Agreed with X being the best. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, you can... Yep. Hey, Nick LaGrasso with 50 stars. Thank you so much.
Stars time ad.
Thanks. Let's see here. Are they still making Mega Mans? Yes. Yes, I mean, technically there is possibly chances for a Mega Man 12. They did make a Mega Man 11 years back, and they just redid, they didn't redo, but they re-released the Mega Man Legacy collections. They, so yeah, like Mega Man is still very much a thing that, you know, Capcom counts on. Yes. Yeah, Mega Man is still very much a thing that, like, Capcom does not take for granted, for sure. In the last, I feel like there's been a resurgence, too, of Mega Man love as well. There we go. Kyle, I'm not really understanding your question, man. I'm sorry. Here we go. Took me a while as a little one to realize the elements had different effects. Yeah, like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, me and my buddy messed around with Mega Man a lot when I was younger. I still remember going through Mega Man 2 as a kid. I loved Mega Man 2. That was the only one I ever had as a kid. Well, okay, as a teen, I got Mega Man X, and one of the greatest days ever when I was a kid was when I got Mega Man X and X-Men at the same time. I was just thinking the other day how awesome it was that my dad, even though he wasn't into what I was into, he would still get excited that I was excited. And if he saw me get excited about a thing of games, he would typically, like, you know, he would typically let me pick them out, and if they were $20, there was a chance I was going to get to pick out 2 of them. Because for some reason, he didn't mind, he didn't want to buy one brand new game at $50, but he didn't at all mind buying, you know, 2 games for $40. What's up, JK? In one day I got X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, which I loved. I loved X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and I got Mega Man X from KB Toys. Thank you so much again, Nick Lagrasso, for the 50 stars, man. That's awesome of you. That is 3 star drops from you today, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, the X-Men games were fun too for Sega. My mom was the same, especially when Mega Man Legends came out. Bradley, it is pulling it up right here. Let me pin it for you. Here you go, Bradley. Is it not coming up for me? Hold on. There we go. It's showing up every time, buddy. Here you go. I'm gonna pin that for you. Can you see it now, Bradley? For some reason, that whole extension deal doesn't work as well on Facebook. It's there? Sweet. Okay. What I was saying was why was there N64 Mini? N64 Mini hasn't been made. Kyle. N64 Mini is not a thing. KB Toys, wow, that's nostalgic. That's a nostalgic hit. Yes, it is. And the X-Men games were fun for Sega. The first X-Men game I ever played, So, funny as it is, X-Men for Sega Genesis was the second game I ever got for Sega. I had Sonic 1 for so long, or Sonic 2 for so long. That's all I played. I think I beat Sonic 2 before I got X-Men. There we go. And then I played X-Men 2 for the first time on the Sega channel. I remember playing that Marvel vs. Capcom, always used Mega Man and Spider-Man. Yeah, there is no N64 Mini right now, Kyle. There's an analog N64 console coming out that's going to play like real games. I remember playing that Marvel vs. Capcom. I always used Mega Man and Spider-Man. Good evening, John. Who knows? Welcome in. Another big thank you to Bradley Constantino for the 1,200 stars to start the stream tonight. And Nick Lagrasso with the 50 stars. Let's get to level 10 tonight. Here we go. Yeah, there is no N64. Exactly, only Zool. There is no N64 Mini, only Zool. That was funny. Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. No, fuck. Hey, GG, says Alexis. Welcome in. Alexis, noise. Welcome. Oh, boom. You see that shit disappear like that? That shit was like dust in the wind, man. Alright, here we go. Give me that. There we go. What's everybody doing for Halloween? Taking my kids walking with my neighbor. $15, little man. Put that ish in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh. Oh, my jungle love. I think I want. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're too young for this stream. Or you need to go educate yourself by watching Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. What a great movie. You're watching horror films? Nice. I have to go to certain websites to watch those. Oh, horror films. Just kidding. Yep, we're just a drop of water in an endless sea. Neighborhood walking for us. We have some good neighborhoods who go all out for trick-or-treating. Yes. Sorry I've been away. Yeah, you've been too busy to come in, Troy. I totally understand, man. You know what I wish they made, Troy? I wish they made some kind of little device you could like keep in your pocket and just watch videos on demand whenever you want to. That'd be really cool. Sorry you've been so busy. Just kidding, man. You're watching Nosferatu. Never too old for trick-or-treating. Troy, it's good to see you, man. I'm just giving you trouble. Alright. Let's rid this guy of his tentacles. There we go. Now we can just easily fight him. He's not that difficult even with his tentacles, but he's much easier now. Oh my gosh. Ashley, do me a favor. You need to watch Dogma. You need to watch Dogma. You need to watch Chasing Amy. You need to watch Mallrats. Even Clerks is not bad. Clerks is where it all started, I understand. But, yeah. If anything, like, they're just all so good. Seriously. Dogma's the best out of all of them, though. 37. I'm not old, I'm 37. Yahoo! Dogma is wild. George Carlin makes it. Oh, agreed. I love George Carlin in that movie. Alberto, welcome in. Seriously, should. Don't be like Chris Frederick and keep telling me you're gonna watch the Tetris movie. If he's watching this later. And yeah, I said it, Chris. You probably just sneezed. Here we go. Yeah, for sure. It's really good, Ashley. So this guy can be taken down really easily with the scissors, but you want to save the scissors for the boss. Oop, shit. Here we go. This guy is one of the toughest enemies in the game, to be honest with you. Oh, he's starting to smoke. That's bad for you. Here we go. Anybody watch any good movies or shows lately? Chocolate covered pretzel, anyone? I love chocolate covered pretzels. So many hit points, yes. Me and my brother-in-law were having a discussion earlier. He kept saying to me that the Game Boy Micro was totally different than the Game Boy Advanced. I was telling him that the Game Boy Micro is a mini version of the Game Boy Advance that actually plays Game Boy Advance games. You're absolutely right, Kyle. The Game Boy Micro is no different than a Game Boy Advance. It's just a smaller Game Boy. We have two of them. It's just a small Game Boy Advance. That's all it is. Your brother is incorrect. Next time, just Google it. Google it right in front of it there. Solve all arguments. Hey, I'm going to Google it. Is the Game Boy Micro different from the Game Boy Advanced? Boom. Google. Google will say no. Other than its size, shape, and everything about it, it is the same. Oh yeah. Nice. I've been wanting to watch the new series on Peacock for Twisted Metal. It looks really good. Bradley, that's awesome. The series I want to watch is called Dark. It's a horror time travel show.
I hope you remember me.
I do remember you. You were a terrible troll who we had to ban many, many times. We've had to ban you countless times. Yes, I definitely remember you. Is the first season of Twisted Metal pretty good? I should check out the Twisted Metal show. I like the main actor. I really like Anthony Mackie as an actor. I think he's a great actor, honestly. So, I'd check it out. Hashtag Trevor. Nice, said Scott. I used to have one until I wore it out. I loved that version of the GPA along with the SP. Yeah, the SP was what I loved. I still have my original red SP. I haven't seen any of it yet, but it looks sweet. I keep seeing commercials for it. I've heard good things about Twisted Metal. That was funny looking. He got scissored in the bum. So tomorrow I'm gonna pick back up Mega Man 7. I was practicing that game for a while. And then I have put it down, so I'm probably gonna be pretty terrible at it tomorrow, but we'll see. I loved the music for that game though. The levels were really cool. Oops, there we go. 3 hits like that. Twisted Metal is a great series. I love playing them. He's also talking about the show. Because when you say series, you could also just mean the game. So just letting you know, he is talking about the show is what he's interested in watching. But the series of games are awesome. You're right. I agree. Just putting that out there in case you weren't sure that we were talking about the series or not. Like the show. But either way, I'll talk about both. There we go. I love doing that. Racing forward and having the one air blast destroy other things. Here we go. Alright, this is a fun fight. It's already out, Kyle, and they're working on a 2nd season. You can already watch it on Peacock. Peacock. You can put any 2 words together and call it a network. I should have just called my page Poop Butt. They're gonna call page Peacock. Yeah, it's based off the real characters from the game, which was definitely fun to play, for sure. Alright, I think I have everything other than this. Thanks for letting me know, ADD. You're welcome, man. Alright, we're just gonna destroy this level really quick, and then we'll come back and get the Hadouken. And jump. Might as well jump. There we go. I think that was all 4 right there. Tomorrow morning I'm going to attempt to play Castlevania Simon's Quest again. I've been playing that in the mornings. I got on real early this morning. There we go, and boom. All right, sweet. This is a fun part too. We're waiting for the right time to do that. Ooh, that's tough too. Alright, there's one. That counts. Alright, here we go. Let's try to not get hit on this boss. Oh my gosh, cool. Here we go. I think I might do Castlevania tomorrow afternoon, actually. Maybe I'll do Oblivion tomorrow, because I haven't done that in a while. Maybe do some open world in the morning. Play a new game. Thumb Tacos just invited their viewers. Are you kidding me? Like, I was seriously just thinking, I'm like, I wonder what Thumb Tacos is up to. I haven't seen him raid in a little while. That's so crazy. I was literally just thinking that. That's freaking nuts. Welcome in, man. How are you? Thumb Tacos raid. What's up, J-Rod? What's up, Ivana? How are you? Thanks for joining. That's so cool that it's based off the original characters. Bradley, Constantino, Andrew Couchman, welcome in. How's it going? What's up, everybody? I'm playing some Mega Man X. We're just about ready to get the Hadouken. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hey! What's up, Thumb Tacos? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Alright, here's one of the easiest ways right here to get full E-tanks. Let me just charge this up a little more. There we go. That's it. Alright, watch this. There we go. Thank you for joining, Ivana. Hey, what's going on, Danny? Tacos Raid. What's up, Amanda? How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hello, hello. Andrew Couchman with all the tacos. Better have enough sauce for all those. Here we go. What were you playing, Thumb Tacos? Welcome in, man. How are you? Super talented streamer right there. If you haven't checked him out, definitely do. Just not when I'm live, fuckers. No, I'm kidding. Watch who you want when you want. John, welcome in. Am I already full? I'm full. Check that out. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. Lately, I just lay on the floor and let my kids crawl over me. They get the biggest kick out of it. There we go. Let's get the free man. Mario, Bomberman, Chip and Dale. I just played Chip and Dale recently. That game is so great. How fast can you go through that game? I can go through Chip and Dale in about, I want to say, like, I'm not, like 40 minutes I can get through that game.
I'm sorry, I hope you can forgive me.
Well, when you eat so many burritos that you fart like a madman and stink up the whole house, I don't know if I can forgive you. I'm sorry. Pretty stinky. I'm terrible at it. Can't beat it yet. You'll get it. You'll get that pattern down eventually, because all Capcom games have that pattern. He isn't lying. You'll get it for sure. Right now I'm trying to get the Hadouken. Alright, here's another attempt. So if you're wondering what that forgive me freaking super chat is all about, he's a troll who's remorseful of being a troll, and I'm pretty sure he's a kid. I don't know, I think he's like 15 or 16 or whatever, I'm not sure, and I usually ban people who are under 18 just for my own personal safety. And he's just been, he was messaging my page, messaging other people's pages, impersonating people. Like, you just kind of are a terrible troll, man. Like, first off, you're not a good troll. Secondly, you were a very adamant troll. And no, I'm you know, send all the super chats you want. I don't care. I'm not. Okay, cool. All right, well, just, if you want to send super chats, please stop putting a message with it every time, because I don't care. And just grow up. You know, as long as you don't annoy us, you can watch. I don't care. Anyway, I'm usually pretty nice, y'all, but this right, exactly, Danny. Exactly. Here we go. Sorry, just kind of. Yeah, we actually contacted, I think, his aunt or something like that to let him, because we were trying to block him from the page, but we couldn't. He just keeps making profiles and kept contacting us, and so we finally had to like contact someone older in his family to like be like, leave us the fuck alone. And you know, it got borderline like harassment basically. So whatever. At this point, I don't care. Just watch silently. Hey, Alvin, thank you so much. I'm usually really, really nice to everyone, but like, I don't know. Just watch. That's all I ask. Just don't cause trouble. No, they aren't. I ban them like crazy, and I've probably Danny, how many times would you say I've banned Trevor? Yeah, Trevor showed up again. Exactly. Yeah, I've probably banned him 20 times, probably 20 different profiles. They aren't worth it, but at the same time, I still have to ban them. You know. So, yeah, no, this adamant and rude and whatever. You say you changed, prove it. Anyway, here we go. It's cool. I'm good. You know, get a little heated talking about it, but go on with the chlorophyll. Now, one thing, I actually am kind of like a cat and mouse type person when it comes to trolls. I actually like to pick their brain and see why they troll. And I do that a lot of times with trolls, and I think sometimes people think it's pretty interesting because we get, you know, so I've gotten a lot of answers to I don't know, I'm just bored. I appreciate that, Amanda. Thank you. You know, we've gotten a lot of different answers as to why people troll, and personally, I just think it's interesting. Oh no! It's about a dozen that I've seen. I'm not always here. Right. Hey, Alvin with 100 stars. Yes, exactly. So whatever. Thank you so much, Alvin. Definitely appreciate it. Interesting. Well, good, James. Yeah, he was like, yeah, terrorizing my community for a little bit. Luckily, all of them are pretty good at handling trolls too. Like, yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm like, why can't this kid just go watch Blue's Clues or something? Go watch something your age. I'm sorry. It was ridiculous. But no, I'm not exactly happy with the person. Anyway. The number of times I died trying to climb here, definitely a tough part. Funny, you can just control this guy right here. Watch this. Oh, out of rhythm. Alright. Yeah, you know, I mean... Yeah. Send me the info for sure, and if he causes trouble again, then I will use it. You know, but if he's just gonna stay silent and send some super chats here and there, I'm okay with that. I only troll when I'm comfortable enough, meaning I'm a regular. Oh, I love my regular viewers. We have a viewer named Ivana who, and a few other people who troll for fun. But there's definitely a difference between, like, you know, being an asshole and fun trolling, for sure. Most definitely. Here we go. How to draw the trolling line? You just don't be an a-hole, you know? You just be funny. Maybe, you know, poke a little bit, you know? But only the people who you're comfortable with and you know can poke back, you know? One of my biggest pet peeves is people that don't appreciate what they have, where they're people that literally don't have anything. Right, I agree with that. Such an oxymoron if I've ever seen one, right? I hate this too. Let me just... Let's see. Who knows? Weird, whatever. I'll take the hate support. You know, I mean... Alright, let's see here. There we go. Get rid of that guy right Ah, alright, now let's switch to this. Alright, now we're going to be able to get our E-tanks full real quick if they already are not, which they are full. I need you to be full too. Here we go. Matthew, welcome in. Thank you for the super chat.
Saying hello then going to sleep.
Thank you so much, dude. Yes, just run towards me. Just keep running towards me. Are you there still? Wait, you realized how stupid it is to do so. Damn. We almost... Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know why he's so fixated on me either, you know? I mean, like, I'm just an old guy playing old games, man. Let me have my peace. Hadouken spam? That wasn't Hadouken spam. That was Hadouken skill. This would be Hadouken spam. There's your Hadouken spam. I'd like to see you do the shit that I just did. Narc 541. You're alright. You're alright, Chris. Alright, man. Alright, I need the ice. Yeah, that was definitely not spam. If you knew how hard it was to actually catch those enemies with a Hadouken. Thank you so much again, Matthew. You're awesome, dude. Give me a hashtag, Matt. Oh, what? Come on. You just followed me. Thank you so much for the hashtag, Matt J. Rod. Ivana! Here we go. Here's some trolling right now. Hashtag Matt from Bradley. Thank you so much, Matthew. So awesome to see you, brother.
Wife asks her husband if he could clear the kitchen table. He had to get a running start, but he made it. Woman face palming emoji. Smiley face emoji.
That was funny. That's what I thought. God damn it. Come on. Hate this boss. Oh, but come on. Yes, finally. F. Good Lord. Anyway, take it easy, man. I gotta get to bed. Hey, Chris Everett, have a good one, man. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much again, Matt. Matthew Bernier. Dude, Matthew Bernier is going to bed because he's so tired from saving lives every day. He's an ER doctor. Pretty amazing. You got a freaking doctor coming into the stream supporting. Awesome. Alright, here we go. That almost sucked. You know, one thing I really love about this game is when you grab a weapon refill, it automatically allocates it to the weapon that needs it. I love that. Best X game. This game is great. Love it. Oh man. This is X1, James. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Ooh. Here we go. Oh man, I messed up. Oh well. He'd be a tough one to get with the. How the fuck do you do the Hadouken? You gotta unlock it. You gotta unlock the Hadouken. And the way you unlock it, I'll tell you exactly how you unlock it. Okay? You defeat every enemy. You get every heart. You get all 8 hearts and all 8 levels. You get all 4 E-tanks. You get all 4 pieces of armor. And then on top of that, you have to have full health to be able to do the Hadouken. And you have to press the Hadouken motion. But most importantly, you have to defeat you have to defeat Ugly Armadillo stage 5 times, but you have to die at the end of each stage. You have to jump off and unalive yourself, so that way you gotta have enough lives to basically like unalive 5 times. For some reason, you have to unalive 5 times in there to get it. Thank you again, Ivana. So just look it up if you want to know. Thank you so much, Ivana. Yeah, pretty cool Easter egg, right? It's something that's impossible to do if you don't know. Yeah. GG, says Ivana. Hope I haven't missed any other Thumb Taco comments or anything like that. Alright, let's see here. What game is this? This is Mega Man X. Hey guys, what game is this? Wrong answers only. Jody with the GG. What system? 3DO. Go. Hey, Backcloud, what's going on? This is Superman 64, said Alvin. Mega Man 2 for NES, said Jake. Sigma Boy, 2nd edition. I never beat any... Hold on. What's going on, Fat Cloud? How are you, buddy? Oh, this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Kirby's Grand Adventure featuring Pit from Kid Icarus. Lots of practice, Black Mask Soul. I never beat Mega Man, not even Mega Man Legends. These games are challenging. They are really tough. Yeah, I have unlocked the X2 Shoryuken. Obviously, this is Mortal Kombat. Hey, Mod, how are you? He's not my mod, but he looks like his name is Mod. How are you doing? You follow my public posts, so I appreciate you joining, man. Thank you. You make it look easy. David Hollis said ADD is cool. I appreciate that. You're awesome. All right, we need to get... There we go. Hakim? Alright, we'll do. Hey, just because your name's Mega Man doesn't mean I gotta listen to you. Mega Man, how you doing? I could have used Rush Shield? Yeah, wrong game. Here we go. No worries. It's Spyro the Dragon featuring Tails. Oh, you know, I used to be so terrible in this game. How do you do that in one shot, Tim? You gotta unlock the Hadouken. JB voiceover said clean. I seen a post on the book earlier that the movie company is talking with Jim Carrey about a Jetsons movie. I don't know. That's a good question, Jody. I'll have to look into it. All right, here we go. It's Viva Pinata. No, you gotta be kidding me. That was stupid. You heard about the movie? Okay. Well, it's possible. Alvin said he's heard about it. I still think Mega Man onesies for baby heads. Oh man, that would be a big seller. I think that was a troll, y'all. I don't know, something about that. Nicholas, I do know about that, but I don't think it's necessary to, like, you know, do that, honestly. It doesn't really help me with any of them, to be honest. Make them any easier or any tougher to cut off, like, the trunk or the, you know, these things. Let's see here if I can do this. Nice, thank you, appreciate that. I'm not gonna have anything like that here, unfortunately. I'll just have to take this guy down the old-fashioned way. I think Danny DeVito should play George's boss. Yeah, that would be, he would be perfect. Oh yeah. That was a fun fight. That was fast. Like fast paced. Mega Man X7 is so bad I might actually prefer Super. No, you can't, there's no comparison. You're exaggerating. You've never really delved into the game if you're comparing it to Superman 64. You're just trying to get a reaction. No, it's not Superman 64 bad. That is far from true. I don't care if you're serious. It doesn't make you right. I mean, you can be serious all you want. It doesn't make you correct. And you can have an opinion. And you can have a very strong opinion. But it still doesn't make you correct. Hey, Phil Koufax, you want to play Final Fight after this? Angelo Contagonis, welcome in, man. How are you? Sweet. Hell yeah, Phil. There's no game that's worse than Superman 64. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, Punk 6, welcome in. Well, okay, X7 is better if you turn off the sound. The sound... I still disagree. But that's okay, though. No. You don't know shit about E.T. if you say E.T. is the worst game. Look, if you are a gamer at all, and a business person, like, at all, you would know that E.T. is one of the saddest stories in video game production history. That poor guy, that poor man who made E.T. was forced by idiotic, gray-haired idiots, stupid people at the top of Atari who wanted E.T. done by Christmas and gave that poor man a 6-week time frame. Like, he had 6 weeks to make E.T. He had 6 weeks to make that game. Like, from start to finish, they gave him 6 weeks. Like, what do they think is going to happen in 6 weeks if they give someone 6 weeks to make a video game? It's gonna be total dog shit. No, that guy got screwed hard, man. Like, not in a good way. Like, that was bad. But that poor guy who made E.T. He took the rat for all of it. Yeah, dude. Look up the actual story of what happened to the guy who made E.T. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. Mangelo, welcome in, buddy. He said I'm doing well. Good, man. No, I messed up on my strategy, so I just unalived really quick to try again. You'll see. Good evening, Mangelo. Yeah, I just messed up. Yeah, and I'm not saying E.T. is a bad game, but like, the poor guy who made it got screwed. You did. Thank you so much, Mangelo. I think I saw that, dude. Thank you. Here we go. He said no excuses this time. Thank you so much, Mangelo. AD, I seen someone talk about GameStop somewhere in America where they still have a Merle on the window, a mural on the window from Halo 3. Oh, I believe it. Won't take it down because they said since Halo 3 came out, there hasn't been a better game. I think they're probably, you know, if that's their opinion, then that's pretty neat, honestly. Bro, Hadouken Easter egg is game breaking almost. Kind of. That's what all speedrunners use though. If you watch like Caleb Hart, who has a hey Billy the Bird, welcome in. Good game, and says Andy Donahue. Thanks, dude. There's a bunch of there's games done quick people. One of the guys who I watch named Caleb Hart, who goes through the game in like 45 minutes with the Hadouken. It's ridiculous. My fastest time on this game is an hour 18, and that's I think that's even ridiculous. But I'd love a new Batman game. We'll probably get one eventually, but they have to let people forget that they unalived Batman in the last game they made. You donated 300 stars, dude. Thank you. Let me double check that. Oh, okay. I think I have it properly added up, Angelo. Thank you so much, dude. They need to make Batman 87. That'd be cool. It would be Batman 89, I think, though, right? Yeah, I don't think they're right about it being there hasn't been a better game than Halo, but I mean, if that's their opinion, that's pretty cool that they're standing by that. I think there's been a lot of games that have come out, but I personally didn't care for Halo that much, so they probably wouldn't like me very much. Andy Donahue says, good game. Billy the Bird, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna play Final Fight Arcade on the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. I think I saw Fat Clad here earlier. Oi, oi, ADD and Fan, how are you? Doing good, man. Halo is pretty good. I never thought it was amazing, just good. Yeah, I agree with that. Anyone play VR Batman that came out last year? No, I don't think that hit very well, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, like, I don't know. I personally don't. VR gaming is fun, but I don't know. Who knows? I'd have to try it out to be a real judge of it. VR gaming is fun. I like it. There's some games that are good. I need to turn mine on here soon just to make sure everything still works. When your last stream finished, you only had 300 stars in... It should be at 2,000? Yeah, I think you're right. It's actually at 2002 is what it's supposed to be at right now. Glenn, welcome in, man. How are you, buddy? 2002 stars. Go. After Halo 2, I just got tired of it. Just seemed like the same thing over and over again. You're not wrong. I played Halo 3 and Halo 4. I played Halo 3, I believe, only because I was like clamoring for something to play online back in the day. Kyle Haley, thank you. All right. Turn on the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. Unless we have a couple other people who maybe want to play the Ninja Turtles arcade game or Shredder's Revenge. Who do we have that would play either the Ninja Turtles arcade game or Shredder's Revenge? Because we have quite a few people in here. let's do a little bit of Final Fight, and then maybe I'll have time for some Ninja Turtles, and we'll just see who's maybe available. That was Mega Man X1. Doing good on lunch. Can't go wrong with Ninja Turtles. No, you're right. Hey, Mangelo with 198 stars, getting us to an even 2,200 stars. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, Mangelo. You rock, brother. I wish I could turn the spectate off. Alright, we're gonna play Final Fight 1 on the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. Here we go. Sweet. Chris Knapp, welcome in. Pretty cool they made this 2 players on the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle online. Oh, I was going to try to help you. That's what I get. Halo 2 definitely had the best story. I shouldn't have got that right away. Whoops. Oh well. What's up? At work listening. Hell yeah, dude. In my honest opinion, says Kyle, the best home port seemed to be the Sega CD. Yes, I have 2 copies of that. Yes, Sega CD Final Fight was amazing. And that's because it had 2 players and like an actual story and voice acting. Got a new battery in my van today. I know we're making a Genesis cartridge version. It looked amazing so far. Oh, I know they were making a Genesis cartridge version. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know they were making a Genesis cartridge version at the time. Bad Dudes. Nope, Bad Dudes is a 2D side-scroller. This is a... well, it's an actual 2D side-scroller. This is a 2D side-scroller as well, but you have a field that you can, you have a like an area that you can walk up and down. And this is like a beat 'em up. So I guess this is your standard side-scrolling beat 'em up, and that's a beat 'em up too, I guess. But I don't know how to define it. But either way, yeah, one is like totally flat-planed. Shit, sorry, Phil. Yeah, Bad Dudes is way different looking. But good guess, though. Not a bad guess. I should have done a special there. And there. I mean, technically, though, these are some bad dudes. They're taking on a whole crime syndicate. His music in this level is so good once it actually gets going. Looks like it's completed. It's a fan-made game. It's a Final Fight Mega Drive cartridge. Oh, neat. You know what I wouldn't mind finding is some fan-made like Jaguar games, because you know there's some people who try to pull like making the Jaguar do everything that it possibly could. You know what? My freaking computer, my modded Xbox can play. I think it can play CDI games. I should just I should just buy Hotel Mario and see if I can play it on my Xbox. Hotel Mario is so fun, actually. That's like the one game I would want a CDI for. I just started thinking, I'm like, do I even need a CDI? Hey, Jody. Jody said, hey, Glenn. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Tried to stop it. Andre the Giant had his likeness used in so many video games. I wonder, oh, he probably didn't get paid a cent. Shit was different back in the day, man. Nowadays, it's almost like a person's likeness is copyrighted, and back in the day, like you could just, you know, be like, oh, I want someone who looks like that dude, you know? But some games did get in trouble for it if it was super blatantly obvious, like the Shinobi, the first release of Shinobi, got in trouble for it, for having a character that looked like Batman and Spider-Man. This looks like Streets of Rage. I forget which came first, this or Streets of Rage 1. I think the arcade version of Final Fight came out before Streets of Rage 1, but let's be real, all of them are copies of Renegade. But yeah, Final Fight and Streets of Rage were big competitors back in the day. You know, it was, I mean, the question still gets brought up, do you like Final Fight or Streets of Rage more? That's a regular question in the game, is in the gaming sphere. Ridiculous. But you're not wrong in saying this looks like Streets of Rage. Shit. You think this came out before Streets of Rage? I think you might be right. I can't Google it right now, or else I would. Oh. Jody, Need for Speed Most Wanted Remastered is just, the sound of that just is so awesome. I would love that. The only thing I would like them to do is put in, like, that game had a badass soundtrack, but that's the problem. Soundtrack. You know, if there's a soundtrack, then I can't play it. You know, so that's the only issue. So if they do come out with a remastered version of this game, I would like them to, like, put in a streamer mode. Like, I know that people get annoyed by that, like, why do they need a streamer mode? Well, you like to watch the video game live, right? A lot of people do, and someone's gonna be like, no, I don't, but the majority of people do. So yes, I agree.
Oh my god.
Now, in the Super Nintendo one, they changed that to Oh My Car. Oops. I got a little happy with my pipe there. I agree, Glenn. Hopefully I'm not missing any comments. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Oh, I always liked Andor versus Hagar. I always thought it was like a neat matchup because they were both big old brutes. Hagar's like, I'm the mayor, bitch! What's up, guy? They need to come out with a Midway arcade collection and put it online. I would love to play some of you guys in Pit Fighter. I thought the level was ending. We were gonna run out of a chance to get it, so I grabbed it. Whoops. That's okay. Not like we don't have infinite continues. If this were Super Nintendo, it would have been different. Let's go. ADD, what GTA game would you love to see remastered the most? I wouldn't mind seeing GTA 3 remastered. I should play GTA 3 again. I was playing that in the mornings for a little while. I should just play what I want in the mornings and not even worry about if it does bad or not, because morning streams typically don't do that great. GTA 3 is pretty awesome. Feels like Payback's mofo. All right. Here we go. Had to type something here. This is Final Fight. Final Fight the arcade. Welcome in. How you doing, Drew? Let's play a game, y'all. Let's keep a count of how many times people come in and ask if this is Streets of Rage. Sarcastic asks don't count. So let's keep a count now. You're all part of the game. Anyone who joins is part of the game. So let's all keep a count. That's 2 so far, so everybody shush. You're part of the game now. Next time someone comes in, we bring them into the game, but let's see if anybody else comes in and naturally asks, is this Streets of Rage? I think it'd be funny. Sabrina has liked the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I loved Final Fight. I hated that the Super Nintendo version was player. Yeah, this game actually, I believe, came out before Streets of Rage. J-Rod just said it down there, but I'd have to look to 100% confirm. It's too bad no one has done some kind of mod to make this game 3 players. Yeah, that is true. There we go. Sticking with Hagar. Quick, Hagar, eat this burger I found by moving this barrel. Do you know how old it is? No, but eat it. Okay. Yeah, this was a direct competitor to Streets of Rage. I mean, how many times have you... I just, like, how many times have people heard what's better, Final Fight or Streets of Rage? I feel like that's a question that I've been asked hundreds of times. And I'm also sorry, when I hear someone ask if this is Streets of Rage, and I'm not making fun, but it does boggle my mind because there is such a discernible difference between this and Streets of Rage. There is a huge difference between this and Streets of Rage. And yes, I realize you're both people walking through the streets, punching people in the game. Yes, those are the two same similar qualities. Everything else about the game, the aesthetic, the way they attack, the sounds of the attack. Streets of Rage did have good music, but I just don't understand how people can get confused as to whether this is Streets of Rage or Final Fight. And once again, not making fun, not judging. It's something I don't understand, is all. Unless you just never played the two of them a whole lot. You know, maybe you played, maybe you never played Final Fight and then you played you know, you played, you know, Streets of Rage at a friend's house, like that's always possible. Oh yeah, he's banned.
Does the phrase "go suck a lemon" hold any meaning?
It's the two-player mode making the streets beating up bad guys. Walking the street. Well, yeah, I mean, most beat 'em ups, most, not all, have, you know, two players. But I mean, I guess I can understand how you would not be sure which game this is if maybe you were not very familiar with the two games. That'd be the only way, I guess. But whatever. There's a huge difference between the games. First of all, the character size alone tells you this is not Streets of Rage. That's true too. I've never played this game. Fair enough, Drew. Fair enough. See, there's always the exception. But have you played Streets of Rage? Boy, it's a good thing they made Andre the Giant look like a pimp in this game. Otherwise, they could have. Yeah, right. Seriously, that's true. But I feel like those days were still different. Like they didn't. Like you could, you know, you could make your characters. Like there were some games with some pretty close looking characters that were like towing the line of probably having a suit. Oh man. Yeah, they are. Oh shit, nice. What's up, Koya? How are you? They are super tall. Every enemy in the game is super tall too. Street Fighter 2, when they introduced the character Fei Long, was real close to Bruce Lee. Yeah, he was. They actually got rid of him, unfortunately, for that reason. But why is Liu Kang still allowed to be a character? I thought that was really stupid. That's why I won't play Street Fighter 6, because they got rid of Fei Long. One of the reasons. You know, if he was like a character mocking Bruce Lee, then I can understand why they got rid of him. But like, why are they being so biased towards, you know, like, you know, not like, you know, biased towards getting rid of him, but not the others, you know? Like Law from Tekken totally is a Bruce Lee, you know, wannabe, and so is gosh, I can't think right now. Oh, Liu Kang. He always plays Law in Tekken. I usually be Jin or June. Damn, I didn't mean to eat that. Oh well. Yep, no, that's true. go. Oop, shit. I don't know why I keep confusing you. This game is actually quite long. A lot of enemies on screen. Alright, here we go. Another good beat 'em up for the Super Nintendo is Comba Tribes. That was an arcade game also. Did you guys ever play Comba Tribes? Hey, what's up, CRT? Could you imagine taking a double foot kick to the face? Gosh, that'd be ridiculous. In the Super Nintendo version, they had to remove the word sexy on the back of the wall back there. They removed all of that. Sweet. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. Damn it. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. Thanks again so much for watching. Make sure to say hello if you are watching and enjoying. It does help out the algorithm like crazy. Hit that like button too if you're able to. The like button, the share button. Evening. What's going on, Austin? Here we go, they done. Now, you guys remember the Drew Carey show? How they had a pool table in the backyard? I always thought that was so cool. I want a pool table in my garage eventually. A 7-footer. Joseph Borshell, welcome in, man. Bradley, by the way, you got yourself another spot in the giveaway tonight. And so did Mangelo. And then also too, Matthew Bernier did as well. Is he even on here then? Guess I gotta start a new side. Here we go. Excellent. Hope you have a good night. I mean morning if you're central. Yeah, it is. I am central time. It doesn't matter. Night, morning, whatever. It's still nighttime. See Kyle Haley in here earlier. Welcome in, Kyle Haley. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the show. He shared the stream. Looking into a dining room pool table. It looks like a dining room table until you take the top off. And then it looks like a legitimate pool table. Well, hey, there we go. Get the big one. Oh, there we go. That worked too. Your favorite co-op game? Hell yeah. Now I'm rocking out on what? You remember Common Tribes, Dante? Hell yeah. Common Tribes was a fun game. Definitely different. The skateboarders the skaters in that game were a pain. With the purple-haired punk guy. Smash TV was good. They need to put that on the Super Nintendo app on the Switch. That would be super fun to play together. You saw a video of a guy, he literally had a pool table in his ground swimming pool in Florida. That's crazy. It'd be cool to have a pool table in like the swimming pool area. Total Carnage was fun. Pretty sure I had Total Carnage for Sega Genesis. Total Carnage, if I'm correct. That is a sequel to Commando. Contra is better than Metal Slug, but Metal Slug is good. Here we go. 2 more levels. Oh, one more level. Knights of the Round is so good. You love Bionic Commando? I played the new 3D Bionic Commando years ago, and I actually thought it was really good. Heavy machine gun. Knights of the Round is good, but then that automatically makes me think of King of the Dragons, and I like that game more. But I do like Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round is Super Nintendo's Capcom's answer to Golden Axe. You know what game sucks? Mario Kart World. I'm just kidding. No, it actually is not great though. It's good, like the racing itself is good, but the fact that you can't pick you can't pick more than 3 tracks at a time online just sucks. And then people figured out that if you all picked random, then it would put you on any map. And so people started picking random to get different maps, and Nintendo made random only randomize the 3 maps that were available there. Target Renegade's good. Captain Commando is actually on this Capcom beat 'em up bundle. We've played that before. Captain Commando is a spiritual sequel to Final Fight. It takes place like 50 to 100 years later or something like that. The fact that Mario Kart 8 came out how long ago, you'd think it would kind of blow your mind though, right? Seriously. I agree with that. Boo. You know, as many times as I've tried New Vegas, I always end up getting I always end up getting bored, and I want to get past that to get to the meat of the game. I've beaten Breath of the Wild, I've beaten Oblivion, I haven't beaten Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas. I think I might play New Vegas tomorrow, despite how many people may watch. Go. Oh, good. You may have known about that. That's awesome. There's a lot of people who may not. So someone may have learned something new tonight. You never know. I love Vector Man on Sega Genesis. Yeah, that's a pretty loved game. Well known, well loved. I'm pretty sure the game Mercs is like almost exactly the same as Captain Commando. Oh, and hey, more on the top, and not to complain, but don't you remember with games, it felt assured that another bang after banger after banger was coming out? Man, we were just spoiled by amazing generations of games. We were spoiled by the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation and the N64 and the Xbox and the Dreamcast and the GameCube and the Xbox 360. We were spoiled. And unfortunately, a lot of games that were like super popular franchises have been they ruined their own franchise by including politics, you know? Like, look at Dragon Age. Dragon Age came out a few months back and has already been free online. Like, it's terrible, you know? It's you know, Star Wars Outlaws, terrible game, absolutely terrible game, laughably bad. You know, unfortunately, even Borderlands 4 is already getting discounted because the sales are not great. Ghosts of Yotai sales are terrible. You know, like, I'm not making any of this up, man. Look for yourself. You You know, they don't make them like they used to. When they say they don't make them like they used to, they fucking mean it. They do not make video games like they used to. Shadow Dancer is so awesome. I love that game. Yeah, we were spoiled by amazing console generation after amazing console generation. We also grew up in a console generation that when they gave us a video game, it was done. It was done. You know, they didn't have to do anything else to it. And if they did, it was already out. Do you think they make games like they used to because the people that are working on the games back then are not working on the... I mean, they went in and fired... There's a lot of places that went in and fired, like, really, really awesome, like, veteran developers and replaced them with activists, you know? Like... They're putting too much politics in their games. They're hiring companies like, you know, it's just go watch RGT85 or, you know, other people like Dr. Disaster, you know, like there's plenty of people out there who can explain it way better than I can. Last of Us Part 2. Dude, Last of Us 1 sold like 30 million copies. Like, they should have... Last of Us 2 should have been way better than 30 million copies. Last of Us 2 sold 10 million copies. And that's really not that many in the grand scheme of things. You know, considering the first one sold 30K. Like, I mean, look at Last of Us Season 2 on HBO. That whole series bombed. The second season bombed. So, yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. You know, there's a few good games that are still coming out there, though. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you know, nowadays it costs so much to make a game too that they have to sell 3 to 4 million units or more to even start making money back. You know, back on PlayStation 1, if a game sold 1 million units, it was considered a greatest hit and got a special label. Nowadays, a game selling 1 million units is like, you know, you didn't even break even. You're still behind. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we also had games like Concord that came out that were so laughably bad that they got, you know, like the whole studio allegedly was shut down, and the game was taken off the PlayStation Store in 2 weeks. You know, like, no, games are not what they used to be. Our games were way more challenging. You're hilarious, Phil. Way, 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 way more challenging. Good shit, Phil. We'll play some Tetris, I think. Yeah, games nowadays are just more challenging, or just not as challenging, man. some bunch of Souls games are, though. There's Souls games that are super challenging. I'm not saying there's not challenging games, but you know, unfortunately, the games that are popular nowadays are. That was fun, Phil. The games that are popular nowadays are like, you know, like all they care about is loot boxes and skins. In 20 years, there's not going to be the same kind of passion and nostalgia for Fortnite that there is about Contra, or that there is about, you know, Dark Souls, or that maybe there will be with some generations. Who knows? But I don't know. All right. I'll be right back. I'll start this over when I get back. I'm just gonna leave the music going for him. I'm gonna go check on my kiddo. He needs a diaper. Be right back, everybody. Hang tight. shit. Thank you for letting me know I was muted, man. I've been talking a long time too. Who we got still hanging out here? Thanks for waiting around while I was gone and while I was muted. I want him to come out with a Frogger collection. Like, I know that doesn't sound too exciting for some people. I think a Frogger collection would be awesome. Hey, look at that, back down to ground zero. Jason, thank you for the heart me, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you as well.
There we go. Oh yeah, James. Go. We're at 45 lines. Angelo with 2 hundo. Thank you so much, man. How awesome of you. Thank you, Mangelo. Here we go. Not trying to be too quiet, but I'm tired and I'm concentrating, so it's like a bad mix. No. Big, huge thanks again, Mangelo. they sure do let you fumble with it a lot before they consider it finished. No. Oh well, that could have been much worse. Oh no. Oh jeez. Damn. Goes fast. Well, everybody, I'm tired. I've been live for 2.5 hours. I've done a lot of streaming today, and I think I'd like to start really early tomorrow again. So I'm gonna go, but I'm on every night by at least 11 o'clock. Sometimes I'm earlier, like tonight. Sometimes I'm later. I don't know. It just depends on how the day's going. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here on Twitch first. So take it easy over on Twitch. Jacob Stinger with 50 stars. Man, I swear if we start a star party, I'm sticking around for a little bit longer. I'm gonna end on TikTok though. I'm gonna end over on TikTok. Have a good one. Take it easy, you guys. There's 2 platforms down. Thank you so much. See you later, everyone, says Chris Knapp. Closing that out. Closing OBS. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, Mangelo just started a star party. Alright, now, y'all, let's finish this fucking star party. Let's go. Alright, bonus game. Let's find out what the bonus game is. Bonus game because of Mangelo and Jacob. Let's play Mario Arcade. Bonus game. Fuck yeah. Finish the motherfucking star party.
Roshi? Broccoli?
Y'all can finish
Just
that star
give it up,
party. That'd
it's
be
all up.
incredible. We'll see what happens. Encore is what I see. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Mangelo. This game is very bright. Very orange. The fireball's up here. Thank you so much, Mangelo and Jacob. All right. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Thanks again, Mangelo and Jacob. But come on. Seems like it lasted about as long as it always does. What? I don't think the negative world works on this. In the arcade. Maybe it does, who knows. Star Party has 2 minutes left on it. Star Party challenge started. Very crazy different castle. There we go. Goomba impersonator. Here we go. Ooh, shit. Here we go. Alright, excellent. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit the like and the share button. Alright, coffee I made tonight's gonna be good for tomorrow. Oh no. Alright, y'all. Well, sadly, the Star Party has ended. It was not achieved. So, I figured I'd do, you know, like a much longer bonus run if the Star Party was completed. But since it's not, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Woohoo! 17 likes on the red tonight. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's at least finish this one level. And then I'm going to go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, right, James? I mean, you know, for what it normally is. It's starting to get up there. I had trouble getting one for a while, so that's neat. Oh shit. I let go of the swim for just a second. The undertow in this game is ridiculous. Here we go. See what's past this level. Angela and Ben, welcome. Thanks for joining, buddy. Kyle Haley. Oh, that was so close. I can't believe I didn't fall off. Petra, welcome in. All right. We'll do this castle at least. Then I'm gonna get out of here. If another really big old drop comes in though, I might extend the stream. I'll just keep extending the stream at you guys' whim. Oh damn it, for real? Seriously? Come on. No, I ended up worse than I was. Damn it. I love this. Here, this, oh, cool, I got it. Oh, I love it. A little carrot, little, initial screen on this game. Thank you again, Mangelo and Jacob, for starting the Star Party. Love that. Alright. Oh, no, I'm not continuing from 2-1. That's awful. Alright, everybody. I'm going to end on YouTube. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Thanks for